6-pound frame has no problem finishing through contact there. He's used to rugged work on the family farm, and he stacks some hay right there.
Wells, no good. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play. Trying to build this lead.
The game is still pretty close. Can they gain some separation?
Back to Stauffer. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. It's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It is essential to put a stop to this run.
Up top, Robinson. Here's Wells. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He's 1 for 4.
I mean, look, Wells is not that tall. Stands 5'7", but he plays a lot bigger than he is, and he can score inside. He's just got so much belief in his ability.
And here's Eric Dillard outside. And the Dynasty, another 3.
Another basket here, and they've really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter.
Outside Stauffer. Wells, no good. Pass to Luan. Back to MP. Fisher. On the wing, Michael Luan. From deep, it's MP. Drops it in from long range.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Count that one.
If he gives Stauffer the mid-range shot, he'll try his luck each and every time.
MP outside. Here's the 3. And the Dynasty, another 3. MP has been something else this first half, well on his way to a huge game. Pass over to Robinson. Back to Wells. James. Now here's Timmerman. Luan covering. Here's Wells. A rebound by Dave Zadirko. MP up top, guarded by Wells. And here's MP on the outside. Here's Zadirko. Oh, and the jam by Dave Zadirko.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Adds some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Pass over to Dillard. MP. And the three off target. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
There's the triple. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
Now Wells. They need this. MP with the block.
The timing, the instincts, that's terrific defense from MP.
And the Dynasty, another three. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. And so here it's the Wolfpack. Now Stauffer. Over Dillard. Stauffer, that's good.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
The Wolfpack with the ball. Outside Stauffer. Wells, a screen. Over Dillard. Shot no good for Stauffer. Beyond the arc. MP again from deep. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Outside, Timmerman. Down low. And he makes good on the layup.
They make Stauffer battle for it inside, but the Wolfpack small forward is up to the task.
And here's MP on the outside. And the Dynasty, another three. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
And here it's the Dynasty. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Now here's Stauffer. He's got 6. Wells, no good. And here's MP on the outside. Sinks it from distance.
MP pouring his heart out on the court, hustling in transition and staying out ahead of the fast break.
And Patrick Wells outside. Nails the three-pointer.
What? Handles. He broke down the D, down all the way to the ground with that move.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now here's Stauffer. Pass to James. Wells with it. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
And Zadirko loves when shooters try to challenge him because he embraces going after the blocks.
MP, no good. Outside Stauffer. Wells. Patrick Wells misses another. On the wing, it's MP. Dillard. Back to MP. Puts up a three. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone. Right here, because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's Dillard. Kicks it out to Fisher. Back to MP. That one goes.
Everybody knows MP has the ability to score all day long. And look, that's why his coaches and scouts don't want him to defer as much as he does.
Outside Stauffer. Shot to stop the run. Rejected by Eric Fisher. From deep, it's MP. Another three for the Dynasty.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Now Wells. 5 points in the game.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Here's Robinson. Here's Timmerman, and Timmerman throws it down.
Oh, I mean, come on. If you give Timmerman this kind of positioning, he will slam it home. The D's just got to be better.
MP high post. It's Dillard outside. Back to MP. The 17-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for him.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Dynasty ahead, running away with this one. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And so here it's the Wolfpack. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
On the wing, Michael Luan. Back to MP.
Who's got ball?
Outside Luan. MP, guarded by Wells. And that one's good from MP.
MP has such a natural look on his three-point attempts. Just pulls up and lets it fly from outside.
Wells outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer is offline. And here's MP on the outside. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher.
can tell MP has put a lot of work into his motion. Practice makes perfect, and he's refined it. Good habits on the court.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Fortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
And he makes the first.
Well, Eric Dillard isn't the fastest guy on this team, but he's sturdy and a reliable shooter.
Both shots are good from the stripe. Here's Stopper. He's got 6.
Watch him. Screen coming. Big coming.
To stop the run. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Great hustle play right there. Energy, passion. This is what you play the game for.
It's Dillard outside. Uncovered. And it's Patrick Wells with the rebound.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Passes to MP. And here's Uderko, defended by Robinson. And so here it's the Wolfpack. Outside, Timmerman. Robinson sets the screen. Clock at 6. And now Wells. The three-pointer off the mark.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
It's Drew Robinson at the high post. Zadirko's there. Fires high post. Robinson's shot is off. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
MP with the bucket.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Wells. Yep, that one goes.
The footwork within 10 feet. Scoring the basket on the move. Smoothly executed by Wells.
You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
And the Wolfpack have possession. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Wells, no good.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
And MP gets it to go.
And they're just scoring at will, getting whatever shot they want out there.
Yeah, and the lead, it's only getting bigger. Not sure what the opposition is thinking at this moment.
Passes to Wells. Patrick Wells misses another. From deep, it's MP. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
That speaks to the versatility of MP. He can both initiate and shoot off the catch.
The Wolfpack with the ball. Wells outside. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. And here's MP on the outside. Another three for the Dynasty.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
And a miss there on the triple. The Wolfpack with the ball. Outside Stauffer. Wells outside. 6 to shoot. Will it go? Gets the 3 to fall.
An elite three-level shooter. Wells is someone you have to worry about beyond the arc.
Launches a 3. Another 3 for the Dynasty.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the 3-ball. Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Another 3 for the Dynasty.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, wow. Wells relishing at the chance to get some revenge from beyond the arc.
MP outside. Pass over to Dillard. From deep, it's MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Outside Stauffer. And Patrick Wells outside. That shot is off.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
And the Wolfpack have possession. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. On the wing, it's MP. Timmerman defending. Sinks the tray.
Dillard is the floor general. He can find the open man anywhere.
And the Wolfpack have possession. Wells outside. Another miss by Wells.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own.
Drills it from deep.
Having this ability to hit from all over the arc will really serve MP well in the long run.
Wells outside. Looking to end the run. Zadirko grabs the rebound.
This has been a rough second half for him shooting the ball. He should probably adopt the pass-first mentality at this point.
And here's MP on the outside. And the Dynasty another 3.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for score.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
Pass to Timmerman. Now Wells. This one for 3. The rebound by Dave Zadirko.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
Dillard with an absolute dime there. Looking to show he's more than just a shooter.
The Wolfpack with the ball. Pass to James. Wells outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Outside Stauffer. Timmerman. And here's James. Swings it to Stauffer. That one had the right spin on it, and it's good.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Get outside.
High post, Patrick Wells. The Dynasty grab the miss. MP outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That was complete.
She was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she can.
Jason Jr., Brett Hawkins, Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack,